There doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Eugenio.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. 0-2 the count to Suarez. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Man, for me, this is one of the most beautiful plays in the game. Love to see an aggressive base runner try and make it from first to home. Better yet, love a well-executed relay with long throws, guys understanding where to be in position to make impact plays throughout the course of the game.
Standing in now, number 21, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Here he comes again. 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
Shortstop, Carlos.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A ball and a strike. hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up. That's a line drive in the box for the next step.
And that brings up Javi Baez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Next to stand in is Brock Holt.
First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0. One ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A little low. It's 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Nova is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Correa stands at second with 2 gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The left fielder, number
And
33.
stepping in, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more of this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Severino.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Little dribbler up the 3rd baseline. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Popped him up. Suarez has got it, and the side is retired. The 2000. In is Joey Votto now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. A chance for Chipper at third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 24.
Next to hit, Aristides Aquino. He singled in his first AB. Ball
That's
one.
out.
And that pitch misses in the dirt,
No
and
play.
it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Count is
The
2-1.
count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. He's
Ball,
fallen
that's
behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit hard on the ground to first. He's right there,
He's
and
out.
he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chipper Jones. And now the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Line hard toward right center. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero.
Count
As he
1-0.
looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the
2-0.
second ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
In the dirt.
3-0.
It's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Down the left field line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 3-1. This one is launched. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero. One away now, as that's career home run number 499. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you still got your head in the right place.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The 1-1 home. Here's a high pop-up. Davis has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
This is pulled into right. Castellanos gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Eugenio Suarez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, number 21.
Number 21 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a liner. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Next, it'll be Luis Castillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. J.D. Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting it. Now at the plate, here is Jesse Winker, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi. Now into the box, Austin Nola looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
I got 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in next, Luis Severino. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. From the stretch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The left fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No hits to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line and right and in amongst the fans. The 2-1 home.
Count is 3-1.
Francisco Lindor will be next. The 3-1. Back up the middle. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. Got him! That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and one. Here it is. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled off. The 2-2. Nola on third with 2 out. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Mets lead 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Nick Castellanos now, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lined hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the first pitch. Popped up. Lindor waits on it. 2 down. So Next to hit is Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at. So now into the box is Chipper Jones. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field, and Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Vladimir Guerrero. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 1-0. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with it.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jones at third. Guerrero is at second with nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
3-2, full count. Got him swinging in the dirt. Number 21 is after it, and the throw is in time. Correa is retired, and there's one away. Next to dig in, Javier Baez. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This ball will be chopped foul. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Brock Holt as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. He's set. The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Bouncer to the left side. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Eugenio Suarez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
1-1.
No outs, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Number 21 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit high and deep to left field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Jim Edmonds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch coming, here it is. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Jesse Winker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in. 4 strike too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on. Tyler Thornburg will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up Austin Nola. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Mike Couture will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Mike Couture.
He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
To the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. The leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is on the ground over the first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Justin Wilson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1. Ball 2.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. That runs down around the knees, taken for a strike. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it.
A swing by Vlad, and this one's driven to left. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. And there it is, 500 home runs. A huge moment in his amazing career.
Oh, it really is, Matt. The 500 home run club is a super exclusive group of the best power hitters ever. So this is just great to see. Congrats to him. I'm pretty sure we're looking at a future Hall of Famer right now. His career has been absolutely remarkable to follow, and I'm happy to see him eclipse this magic number.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th as they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Joey Votto is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first home run of the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Row, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Christian Javier will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Mets 6 and the Reds 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Hand will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nick Ahmed will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 5 on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats in both lineups.
That evens it up 1-1. Hand. Minnesota-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
I got to count
2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Digging in next, Austin Nova. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Brian Torres will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's set and the pitch. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Torres is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
He throws him on the fastball there. Brian Torres goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First pitch on its way. Brandon Nimmo stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Mariano Rivera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 42.
So striding in to start the 9th is number 21. As they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Baez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So here is Nick Ahmed, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And the pitch.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
This was a fun game to watch all the way around. There was lots of action, 12 total runs scored on the board, and a pretty close finish to boot.